first one is, I mean, when I went to bad sequels, it was like one of the top ones on the list. And it's also Disney. It's Cars 2.
How'd you like to come and see the world with me?
You mean it?
It is my absolute honor to introduce to you the first ever World Grand Prix.
Woo-hoo! Go McQueen! Oh, that's funny right there.
And here's my first question about Cars 2.
We don't talk about Cars 2. We skip straight to Cars 3.
Well, okay, here's the thing, right? So if Cars 2, like in an alternate universe, Cars 2 isn't called Cars 2. It's called like Cars, a Mater adventure. And Cars 3 is instead Cars 2. Is this better received?
Yes.
I had that thought because my I have so many things about this that like it raises the stakes in this universe to a weird height where it's like now characters can die. Now characters have guns also, and they're being shot at and they're being blown up. Whereas like
it's also just it's a very different movie than Cars 1 and Cars 2. Cars 1 and Cars 2 is about racing.
It's about racing movies.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And this is like, and I think that would be my summation is this isn't a sequel. This is a spin-off.
Right. That's exactly it. It's got real spin-off energy. And like, hey, I don't care for Mater, but I understand he's a very popular character amongst children. And this movie did very well financially. Like that much I get. It didn't do well critically. But yeah, my big thing was like the stakes in this movie are too high for being a sequel to Cars. Like, I'm like, yeah, in the opening scene, a character gets shot, and you're like, oh, okay. And then obviously there's all this stuff about that universe that just don't make any sense. Like, at one point, they talk about the dinosaurs, and it's like, wait, so were the dinosaurs also cars? Or
they
like,
also, don't they have a pope in this one?
They have a pope, which implies religion, and then there's the planes, which like, so do the cars weigh nothing? Like, do they not weigh anything? Do they have no weight? Because there's points where, like, they're hanging off at things by, like, a tiny rope. And it's supporting the weight of a several-ton car. Or there's planes that are, like, regular plane size, but are carrying, like, 10 cars, 20 cars. And you're like, that thing wouldn't fly. Like, literally, it wouldn't be able to take off. There's so much weight in that thing, but it's not bigger. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
This universe is nonsense.
This movie makes you question things that you didn't really question before.
No, because in the first one, you're just like, well, they're just talking cars. But this one adds the concept of like life and dying. At one point, Mater eats a thing of wasabi. So it's like, wait, why do they have wasabi? How they have taste receptors? What is happening?
Or were there humans and they killed off the humans because they gained sentience?
It's very confusing and upsetting universe, but I will say that I did enjoy it way more. There's a lot of jokes in there that I appreciated way more. Like, I mean, obviously the bad guys being lemons was very funny. Yeah, I remember.
It's one of those movies where, like, if I watch it with the mindset of it's a spin-off, it's his own thing. Yeah, I enjoy it more.
It's a bad Pixar movie, but it's a good DreamWorks movie. I would put it actually. I wouldn't even put it on the level of DreamWorks. I would say it's a very good Blue Sky movie.
I could see that. I just in terms of our metrics for this week, though.
Is it a bad sequel? It is a bad sequel.
Is it I would call it a bad sequel, not a bad movie.
No, I don't think
sequel.
It's so funny
because like to me a sequel is supposed to carry on the story of the movie that came before it. So a sequel to Cars 1 should have been carrying on the story of Lightning McQueen and his racing, which Cars 3 does.
And the thing is, it does attempt to give Lightning McQueen a character arc, but it's a character arc that's unfair to him because like Mater is being annoying and disruptive and a disruptive influence and Lightning gets mad and is like, you gotta stop it. He keeps being like, dude, you gotta chill and you gotta stop it. and he keeps doing it anyway. It's like, dude, you gotta chill and you gotta stop it. And like his arc is having to learn to accept Mater for who he is. But no, Mater should like meet him halfway and stop being such a pain in the fucking ass. Like that's my thing. Again, I'm criticizing a children's movie, but you get
it. It kind of teaches the wrong message in my
opinion.
Right,
in my opinion. So we didn't ask. Just quick side tangent. For your first one, is it a good sequel? We didn't ask because we were like, it's a Disney movie. Default no for me, but
yes.
Oh, fair.
For what it is. It continues the story of Cinderella, and enough. It's the what happens after happily ever after. Is it a little?
Yeah, but the question is not is it a sequel? Is it a good sequel? I mean, I guess, but then we have to remove. To me, for this, we have to remove the question of does it need a sequel? That cannot be a question here.
Yeah, because like if you were to ask, does it need a sequel? No, it doesn't need a sequel. Is it a good sequel? Good is subjective.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think there are elements in there that are good, but it's like it's also it's an hour 20 Disney sequel where it's like if it had like 20 more minutes, I think it would be really, really strong.
Interesting.
But
so a tight like theatrical hour 40. You're like the concept is good. It's the execution that's not good. Fair.
Like it's
See, I'm the opposite. So to go back to Cars 2, to answer your question, no, you're right. I agree with you. It's not a very good sequel. I had that thought when I was watching it because there's a podcast that I constantly shit on, the Escape podcast, and they very famously went viral for saying that Cars 2 is better than Up, which they're wrong. No. It's not.
No,
it's not.
No.
But he kept saying his justification.
I mean, to me, that's not even a fair comparison. That's like comparing apples to oranges.
I used to be oh, this movie is a bad movie, and his argument was, no, this movie is a good movie. And like this time when I was watching it, I'm like, if this wasn't Cars 2, if this was like a spin-off with Mater, would I think this was a bad movie? No, I don't think I would, because there were jokes in there that genuinely I laughed at, and the ending credit song is a legit banger. It's a good song.
The thing about Cars 2 is when you hear Cars 2, it immediately makes you compare it to Cars 1, and they're again, it's comparing apples to oranges just by the nature of the character of what Mater is versus what Lightning is. That'd be like comparing Winnie the Pooh to Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah,
they're two completely they're not in the same world.
I definitely think Mater does spy movies and travels around the world. I think that's a way more interesting spin-off, especially with Michael Caine there, than the Planes movies were, which weren't even made by Pixar. You can't tell me that Larry the Cable Guy wouldn't have been down for that.
That's the thing for me is like looking back at it with a retrospective. No, I don't think it's a bad movie.
I don't think it's a bad movie.
I just think it's a bad sequel.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But that's it. That's Cars 2.
Hey there everybody, it's NCAR Justin here. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts? What do you think about Cars 2? What do you think about the Cars movies generally? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But if you would like to see the full podcast that this is from, Are These Bad Sequels? Click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put 7 videos out every single day. Or you can just hit like, give us a like, that helps us out too. We'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.